Hello everybody and welcome to the Microsoft Project tutorial. Microsoft Project is a project management software product developed and sold by Microsoft. It is designed to assist a project manager in developing a plan, assigning resources to tasks, tracking progress, managing the budget, and analyzing workloads. As a project manager, we use Microsoft Project to manage our projects. I am currently the project manager on South Country Health Alliance, a county-based health insurance company out of Owatonna. We are creating a quick view dashboard for them that will help them compare their risk scores for their enrollees based on age, gender, disability, and product that is sold to them. They need to be able to quickly analyze data in date ranges on their enrollees, and we will be using Microsoft Project to organize the tasks. Now let's get on to Microsoft Project and look at our project. This is the page you will see when you open up Microsoft Project. On the left here, you're going to see the task list that we have for South Country Health Alliance. We have already filled in all of this information. On the right side of the page, you'll see the graphical representation of our tasks in a Gantt chart. If we go through the columns we have here, the first column here we have is task mode. This will allow you to either manually or automatically schedule your tasks. The second column is our task names. You can see here, if we go up a little bit, that we have tasks that are included in sprints. We have 5 sprints in here. Each sprint has scrums, and then within the scrums we have our different tasks that we do for our South Country Health Alliance project. The next column you'll see here is duration. This is the amount of time we are giving ourselves to finish particular tasks. Although some of them do say 1 day, 2 days, that just means that those are the days that our project team members are going to work on the projects. After duration, you'll see that we have a start and a finish date for each of these tasks. These are the dates for which we did our project tasks. The next column we'll see are relatively important. Your predecessor column is going to show you which tasks need to be finished before you can start a new task. On this project, we did not often have things that were dependent on others, but most projects are going to have dependent tasks. There are 3 of us on this project. Myself, my name is Amanda, and then we have Bhavyaka and Sumana also on the project. For the 3 of us, we are all assigned to particular tasks, and here is where we can allocate people to which tasks we want them to work on. This next column is the cost column. The cost column takes into consideration what the resources, which are the 3 of us, cost and how many hours or days we are allocating to those people. There are other options that are available to see besides our task list, so we can go into the resource sheet. This is where the information on the resources, myself, Sumana, and Bhavyaka, are. We can show what our hourly rates are, what we would be paid if we had overtime, and then what the type of payments we get. Next, we are going to go to the various other options we have available here on Microsoft Project. Apart from the regular task allocations that we already looked at and the visual representations with the Gantt chart, we have some other options here. We'll stay on the main task tab first here, and you can see we have some of the basic formatting tools that you'll see in almost all Microsoft projects. And we also have the ability to link tasks here, auto schedule tasks, and go through task summaries and milestones here. The next tab we can go to is the resource tab. We saw resources on the task list before, but here we can go into a team planner view. We can assign resources on this tab. I will click out of that. You can see the 3 resources that we already have available. And then we can also go into resource pool here and share resources with other Microsoft projects.
The next tab that's pretty important here is the reports tab. So we can compare our projects if we have multiple projects going at once. We can create new reports. We can, with charts and tables, there is the ability to make a dashboard on your burn down charts, your cost overviews, project overviews, so you have an easier way of seeing things. There's also a resources report here, so we can see how we're using our resources. Costs, so we can see how we're doing with cash flow, if we have cost overruns and where they are. And we can actually break down by our individual resources here. We can look through our in-progress reports here, knowing what critical tasks we have coming up, late tasks, milestones we've hit, and then some other custom reports here as well. There is a projects tab here where we can grab project information we have, check on custom fields that we may have chosen to add to our task list. We can link our projects if we have two separate projects for the same company maybe that need to be compared. We can also have a work breakdown structure here and change working time. We can choose when particular resources may not be available on that tab. And then we can look at the project view here as well. So we can do the resource view. There is other views available here you can see. So yep, we can see the resource graphs. We can save our views so we can come back to them later. And for tabs, you can kind of go through the rest of these if you ever get a project going. One of the most important things I have not looked at yet is the project timeline. So the top of Microsoft Project has a project timeline that you can look at and reference all the time to see where you are and if you are on either your timeline that you need to get done or moving forward.
You have now seen a short tutorial on Microsoft Project. In concluding, this is a small tutorial implementing South Country Health Alliance on Microsoft Project. I believe this video is helpful and I recommend that you as project managers or programmers use this on small, medium, or even big projects as you move forward. Thank you.